everyone, Chivos here bringing you another Football Manager 2016 video. It's time for yet another episode of my Pentagon challenge, and we'll get straight into things. And as you can see here, we're still top of the table. So I'll show you what's been happening. We've now played 9 games. We're top of the table on 22 points. And as you can see, Jeju are currently beating Pohang on the table. Quite exciting for me anyway. Transfer-wise, have we done anything? No, we haven't. I was looking at that Costa Rican striker. You're on a 20k a week. You're fantastic, but you're not getting paid 20k a week if you're not going to be playing. Sorry, mate. I understand I'm trying to make money, but I wouldn't make any money off that, so there was no point bringing him in. On the other hand, the schedule, things have been quite well. The last time I saw you was our Okayama game. I think it was our Okayama. No, it was a Rene game. It was the Rene game where we drew 2-2. I do remember now. It was a late equaliser. And Chonburi drew with Okayama. So I do remember. So we'll see what's been going on. We beat Seoul Eland 2-0. Not bad, not too bad. We then beat Busan 1-0. A penalty is what it came down to. So very lucky to beat Busan there. We then lost our first game of the league season, and that was against Songnam, who beat us 1-0. Starting to be a bit of a bogey team, Songnam. Starting to struggle against them, which is a bit worrying. But you do lose every now and then. It was an early goal, 3rd minute, and we just couldn't come back from it. Following that, we did beat Chonburi 4-0 at home. We showed them who's boss. I'm quite happy about it. So Chonburi proving that they aren't as strong as what they seem to be. It was good for us. We then drew 0-0 with Jeju. Park Suk-yong did get injured. Not too bad. But let me see if I can bring this up here. Must have been... I can't remember. Anyway. Goyang High FC. We beat them 2-0. Not too bad there. Pereira, again on the score sheet, very well. And then we played against Suwon Blue Wings. We also beat 3-1. Park Junbin scoring 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. Claudinho got one back for Suwon, but Ro Jae-ho ended his goal-scoring drought and bagged a goal. So we did quite well. Today's game is against Okayama. Now, it's the last game of the group stage, and how do things pan out? We top the table, and we're going through. No doubt about it. We are going through. Whether we finish in top or second, I don't know. Just because of the fact our goal difference is +8. So I think the thing is here, it should go on goal difference, or it goes on results against second, maybe. But forget it, because we're going through. No matter what, we are going through. So we are playing against Okayama. If they manage to beat us today, they still can't go through. Because of the fact Rene and Chonburi, even if they draw, they both go on 8 points. And then Rene will go through anyway because of the goal difference. So as you can see, we've done well. We've gotten past the initial group stage. The question is, who is going through in the other groups? Because I don't know this. So as you can see, Al Ahly and Al Hilal in the first group. Al Ittihad and Al Nassr in the second group. Al Ahly, the other Al Ahly, that's Al Ahly and that's Al Ahly from different countries. And Al Ain, and there's Al Shabab, and unfortunately Sepahan are up there alongside Lekiwa. So if Sepahan can get knocked out, I'd be much appreciated, but they might not. They probably won't, let's be honest. But in the East of Asia, which is where we need to worry about, the East of Asia, Beijing and Osaka lead it. Newcastle Jets, though, could still beat Osaka there, so that's going to be a huge fixture. Tampines haven't won a game. Unfortunate for us. I thought we could have drawn against them. But, oh well. In Group F, we have Guangzhou and Seoul Eland have made it through. How good is that? So we could come up against Seoul. We could come up against Guangzhou again. Against Guangzhou. That would be huge. Melbourne City and Yokohama. Unfortunate there. In our group, obviously, we go through. We're not going to match up against the team that was played in our group, so don't worry about that. And in the bottom group there, Pohang and Shandong are going through. Balena and Buriram aren't going to go through. They've drawn against each other twice. So The thing we have to look at though is the fact that we're through, and no matter what, we're going to face tough competition. If we can draw Osaka, Newcastle, or Seoul, we could be alright. If we draw any of the other teams, we could have a bit of a problem. But we'll forget about that. We will forget about that. We'll go to the competitions page. We top the table, 3 points clear, and obviously the Champions League's fine. The Korean FA Cup reached the final. We're expected to win the Champions League. We're already at 55% confidence because we've gotten through the group stage, and the top half finish from the board in the league. So, win the Champions League. Bloody, they don't ask for much, do they? Jesus. But we'll be right. We will be right. So, I think this is how we're going to line up today. I think this is what we're looking at. A 4-2-3-1. We're playing counter flexible now. We're not playing attacking. We're playing counter. And it seems to be working. We work well on the counter attack. We let the other teams have a bit of the game. But it's weird because we retain possession, yet we play counter attacking football. I don't know. I don't know. But it works. That's the main thing. It works. As you can see, Pereira, 10 in 13. And Rojeho, he's asked to start games. He's only got 1 in 4 starts, 7 off the bench. But Lee Jong-soo hasn't bagged a goal for maybe 8 games now. So we're having a striker issue. We are having a striker issue. I've sent some youngsters out on loan because there are some youngsters I'd like to bring into the first team. They're just not good enough yet. So we're going to have faith in Rojeho today, see if he can produce the goods. But apart from that, this is how we're going to line up. So, Bodic, fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Revolutionary. As you can see here, he's picked up 1 yellow card in the Asian Champions League, 2 in the K-League Classic, and after 9 games, I can't complain. I cannot complain. So, 5 substitutes outside the match squad. Who cares? It's the Champions League now. I probably should have rotated. Actually. I completely forgot that this game meant nothing. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll be right. We'll get through it. Look, there's Toyota. Nah, kidding. But we'll get through this game no matter what. We probably should have rested some players for the league. And the yellow card like Bodic. I didn't think about it. I shouldn't have risked him, but who knows? Rojeho on the left-hand side. Fantastic. He's got an assist for Park Jun-bin. 6 minutes, well, 7 on the clock technically, and it's 1-0. No, Rojeho, I was saying how he's had a bit of a goal drought. He's bagged a goal. Well, he hasn't bagged a goal. He's bagged an assist. He's done very well on this left-hand side. Great cross ball. And this is what we tend to do. We tend to run to the byline, cross to the back post and tap it in. And it works. You see, we're playing counter-attacking football. They haven't had a shot. How this is working out, we're not really playing on the counter. Because counter-attacking, you think that they'd have some shots. And then we quickly distribute it. But, no. We're just holding on. We let them, we just apply the pressure, really. And that's what we're good at doing. But, Cho Hyun-woo, my God. I thought that was in. Fantastic. But, we're doing well. We are doing well after nearly 8 minutes now. Nearly 9 minutes. Still 1-0. They've had the shot, which we've seen. But that's their only shot. Now, we have another highlight. Is it going our way? Lee Byung-min. These two playing fantastic in the middle together. He's Park Jun-bin. A lot of bins on our team. Bins and mins. Here we go. Min. Pereira. Fantastic. Fernando Rojeho. He scores. Is he offside? Yes, he is. I shouldn't get too excited. I was going to say he's bagged another goal, but he hasn't. It's okay. The goal was there, though. It's got to give him a bit of confidence. Well, that's what he needs. He needs confidence. Nothing's happening. Nothing is happening. We're half an hour through. They've still only had 1 shot. How they've only had 1 shot? We've had 10. Only 1 on target. So, a bit worrying. Lee Byung-min on the ball. Kim Yong-hwan playing on the right-hand side. Rotating the squad a little bit. Jong Pereira on the ball. Alright. We're building up nice triangle balls, but we have given the ball away. I was going to say that was fantastic build-up. A goal would have saw that out so well, but Fernando can't beat Samoya. Still 1-0. Now Sakurai, their striker, has picked up a knock. Whether they sub him off at half-time is another question, but we are doing quite well. I'm quite excited. I am quite excited. We are obviously going through to the next stage, but I want to know who we're going to face. I'm pleased with how things are going. Keep it up. I really want to know who we're going to face. I hope we can get the likes of... If we get Seoul Leland, I'll be more than happy. Guangzhou will be a tough challenge, but I think we could beat them again. Shandong, they could be a challenge. I think we could beat them. But if Newcastle Jets go through, I think they still have the option to go through. If Newcastle Jets go through and we join Newcastle Jets, I'm sure we can get to the next phase. Now, that does sound a bit harsh because we are, what, nearly 10 years into the future. But I'm sure they'd be a good team to face. Now, we do have a highlight here. Pereira, bowling. Rojo Ho hits the post. Again, he's this close. He's this close. That's why he's playing better than Lee Jong-soo. But just lacking that little bit. So, maybe we should get him to work on his finishing. But he's doing well. Here we go. Cho Hyun-woo. He makes that save every day of the week. Every day of the week. He is fantastic. Rojo Ho on the ball. Speaking of Cho Hyun-woo, I think he's 29, maybe 30 now. He could be older. Our young prospect is 17 now, I believe. Our new goalkeeper is 17. I have sent him out on loan as well, I do think. So, what happens there, I don't know. But I'm hoping he can develop quite quickly, you know. You look at players like Donnarumma, who plays for AC Milan. If we can have a goalkeeper that's like Donnarumma, we will be fine. Here we go. A corner for Okayama. Very weird corner. Nearly worked too. But 70 minutes, we'll make some changes. Who should we introduce? Lee Jong-soo, you can come on. Rojo Ho, you've come close. Not close enough, sorry, mate. Cho Seung-hwan, you like to have a game. Lee Jung-min. Oh, they're both on the same fitness. So it doesn't really matter, does it? I'll make the 2 changes now. Still 20 minutes left to go. Just in case someone picks up a knock, we will leave that in that substitution there. But a 1-0 win, I'm happy to take. I'm not sure what's happening in the other game. 5 minutes left. Let's bring off Lee Byung-min. We'll bring on Ko Min-hyuk and see off the final 5 minutes or so. But I don't know what's happening in the other game. I'm actually questioning who's coming up with us. I think it could be Chonburi. Now, if it is Chonburi, I will be a bit worried. But if Chonburi draw the likes of Newcastle and one of them go through and then we face them in the next round, even better. Even better. There you go. Rennes are beating Chonburi 3-0. So Rennes are going to be going through with us, which is quite exciting. You know, Rennes, probably the better team against Chonburi. We'll tell the boys here, we've done well. Forget the match. Who cares? We've topped the table. There's Rennes. Chonburi missed out. A -7 goal difference is going to hurt you. Okayama finish on the bottom. Now let's see what happened in the other groups. And here we go. Wow, Group A was terrible. Not even a goal for the whole match day. Group C wasn't too good either. Lekiwaya have not gone through Sepahan. We better not play against them again. If we draw them in the final. Ooh, Newcastle Jets have gone through against Tampine. So maybe we could draw against Newcastle Jets. Guangzhou and Seoul Eland are both going through. That's pretty exciting there. Pohang and Shandong are also going through. When is the group stage going to be drawn? Oh, second round draw is today. It is today. Even better. We will figure out who we're going to play. So here you see, we have a defender who can play left and right back out on loan. Not the best, but very versatile. We also have here a central defender. Very good prospect. Not really going as well as I'd hope, but he's still young, so not too bad. Cho Jang-hyun, a central midfielder, 18 years old, already 1.5 star. This guy, 19 passing. Fantastic. I want to get him involved, but just not good enough yet. And also, who else played it today? We've got 4 players at Goyang. 4. And here you go here. We do have a striker, Kim Kwang-ho, as well. 16 heading. This is one of the strikers I'm talking about. Still has potential, but I don't know. But Goyang, They must have 4 of our players. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 players on loan. That is ridiculous. And who's their highest goal scorer? Stojakovic. This bloke, the Serbian. A very good player. But what can I say? Fernando, you didn't even play that well. Player on the pitch got an 8.2. The Champions League second draw. Here we go. This is going to be huge. I don't think we can get drawn in the top 4. Al Ain, Al Hilal, Al Ali, Al Ali. Well, how are you going to tell? Sepahan play Al Ittihad, and Al Nasser play Al Shabab. Now here we go. We can draw Guangzhou, Newcastle, Rennes, Shandong. I don't think we can draw Rennes. Guangzhou, Newcastle, Shandong. Hopefully Shandong or New. Oh no, actually, let's just hope for Newcastle. Why not Newcastle? Who's their best player? Reece Halpin. That's a terrible goalkeeper. Man, if we can get Newcastle. So here we go. Rennes will play Beijing. Oh, 2 Chinese teams. We could even draw. Technically we could draw Pohang or Seoul. Newcastle Jets. John Buck. We've got the easy draw. I'm calling it now. Easy, easy, easy. Now hopefully Guangzhou and Pohang will play against each other. I can only hope. Shandong and Guangzhou. Oh, that's huge. That is huge. One of the big Chinese heavyweights will get kicked out of the competition there. And Pohang and Seoul. If Seoul can beat Pohang, if one of these two, obviously it doesn't matter who really goes through there. And if Rennes can beat Beijing, we have a very favourable draw. Surely we're going to beat Newcastle. You know, I know Newcastle because they play in the A-League. I know them quite well. And they're not doing very well. Obviously, they've had some good... Wow, they beat Beijing Guan. So, I probably shouldn't underestimate them. You check their players here. Reece Halpin and Brad Richards. They're only 2 actual players. Brad Richards, 25 years old, has not had a cap for Australia. And never really became the player he could have. So, the question is, when is it? When does it happen? When does it happen? Wow, it's that close already. Well, Newcastle Jets in 3 games' times. When I'm going to see you. We got the Newcastle Jets first leg. Do we need it? No, probably not. I'll tell you what, we'll go for the second leg. Why not? So we'll see what can happen there. I think more than likely we're going to beat Newcastle. If things happen in the first leg, obviously you're going to find out. But we should romp them. And we have to hope for something good in the Champions League 3rd round. But who knows? I think we're in it for a good one this time around. But my name has been Chivos. If you've enjoyed the video, don't forget to smash the like button. Subscribe to see more of my Pentagon challenge. And hopefully I'll catch you guys on another video.